What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. But anyways, let's get to it. I removed my 2019 BRZ stock spoiler, and anyone that's considering removal or has already removed and wants to take care of the spoiler holes that are left in place, I scoured YouTube trying to look for different ways, and for the most part, all I could find is people did some unique ways, like put plastic caps over the top and then just glued them down. I don't want to do that. And that's really all I could find with people doing that. And that's cool. They're doing their thing, but I wanted something a little bit different that didn't involve using glue. So I went to the hardware store, and this is what I came up with. Now, it's not the prettiest. It kind of makes it look like the back of a cop car here in Michigan, but we just have these here, and then the same thing on the other side. But they're easily able to be removed, and as far as installation, it really wasn't that bad. It just depends on making sure you have the proper tools. This bad lad here was the most difficult because it's the retainer clip, and if you'll see in my removal video for the stock spoiler, it's just tricky to get to. But anyways, with the proper tool, very easy to do. And I just want to share this with you guys in case you're looking for a solution that didn't involve the plastic cap and glue. And I'm, again, not hating on those guys. Do what you do. This is just the way that I wanted to do it. And I think it doesn't look too bad. You could paint it if you want to. But for me, why did I remove my spoiler? Well, I live in Michigan, so it's wintertime now. We're getting salt all over. And this is my daily. And I want to take care of the undercarriage. So as much as I'd like to just pressure wash and pressure underneath the car, with the cold temps and with me having my son, 3.5, runs around a lot, I'd rather spend more time with him. And also with my fiance. So with being able to free up time, I'd like to be able to just take it to an automated wash so they can hit the underbody spray and take care of it for me, just so I can keep this living as long as possible in Michigan. So here we go. Anyways, that's how it looks. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell you kind of like the overall process and what I did. But mainly, once you get this concept down, you'll be able to kind of run with it yourself if you'd like to. Here are the parts that I used. Now, I went to Menards. I picked up some nylon lock nuts. And here's the size in case you're curious. 8 by 32. Comes with 18 of them. I only needed 6. I got some combo truss head machine screws. 8 by 32 by 3/4. And then some fender washers. 3/16 by 1 1/4. Got another fender washer, the smaller one. This is for the inside of the trunk lid, and that's 5mm by 15mm. And then a rubber washer, that's kind of like the gasket that I used, and that'll be topside along with the fender washers, and that is 3/16 by 1 1/4. So that's it. Here are the tools. Just a Phillips screwdriver, and then this is the most important, and it doesn't have to be this ungodly long. This is just what I found in the store because I didn't have one. But it's a 90-degree bent set of pliers. Now, let's go to the back, and I'll kind of show you the process. And this will give you the general idea. And once you know that, just run with it and do whatever you want. But this definitely helped, and I don't mind the look, but I like the fact that it's removable and I don't have to deal with glue sitting on my trunk lid. But anyways, I don't know if you can see it low light, but that's pretty much it. It looks stock from the inside. You can see the smaller washer there because I didn't want bigger ones. And then there are the bigger washers there. And essentially what I did was Phillips head there, and then the flat washer, and then the rubber washer on the inside between the trunk and the washer. Now, the pliers come into play because where the retainer clip goes, it shares the same hole here, right underneath, and I could not get, obviously you can't get a socket there to hold it, so what I did was I just put the nut on here, the washer first actually, put it through, put it onto the bolt, and then same thing with the nut. What I did was I just held it in between here on the pliers, and with the 90-degree, I was able to hold it like that. And then on the opposite end with my other hand free, I had the Phillips head screwdriver applying pressure onto it, lined it up, and then was able to start screwing it down so it would catch and I wouldn't have to worry about it dropping into the trunk lid. And that's pretty much it. And then that's what you get is this, which I think looks not bad. It looks pretty decent. So I'm happy with it, and it keeps it watertight so I don't have to worry about that when I go through like any type of washing or just when it rains out or if it snows really heavy. Everything is all buttoned up and secure. So anyways, hope you found this video helpful. If you have any additional questions, like specifics, I don't know if you could probably just rewind this and pause it on the different parts that I used. But, if you want me to list them down, I can, come back out here and try to find that information and post it for you guys. But I hope you found it helpful, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.